for coming. You probably saw in my emails that I put the word concert in quotation marks, because I really consider this more of a shared adventure than a concert. And I'm so happy to share it all with you. My guitar teacher, Amanda Miller, here, helped me prepare for this, and I'm borrowing her amplifier and microphone. And she asked me before, what would you like to accomplish by this? And I really think the thing I want to accomplish the most, because I know all of you to some degree, but I really want to share a little bit more of who I am with you. And actually, it's been a journey where I've gotten to know myself a little better. So I hope to get a little bit of that too. I am hopeless at memorizing, so you'll probably notice I'll refer to my notes once in a while about what I want to say. I can't memorize songs, so I'll use the words and the chords, but I hope they'll sound okay. So I started playing guitar in my early teens, around 1960, when folk music was coming into style. The Kingston Trio, Peter, Paul and Mary, Joan Baez, Judy Collins, and there was also a kind of a calypso revival at that time with Harry Belafonte. Anybody remember that? Okay. So, among the other things I was learning, I learned this one. If my songs blow away, we're in trouble.
Are we doing Blowing in the Wind?
Down the way where the nights are gay and the sun shines daily on the mountain top, I took a trip on a sailing ship, and when I reached Jamaica, I made a stop. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. Had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Sounds of laughter everywhere as the dancing girls swing to and fro. I must declare my heart is there, though I've been from Maine to Mexico. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. Had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Down at the market you can hear ladies cry out, on their heads they bear ackee rice, salt fish are nice, and the rum is fine any time of year. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. Had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. Had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. So, that song was my mother's absolute favorite. And she asked me to play it, a few thousand times. And she really wasn't interested in what Bob Dylan or Joan Baez had to say. So I made a really, really bad decision. I gave up the guitar for 40 years so that I wouldn't have to play that song. This is the first time I've played it in a long time. So I spent 40 years in the desert and didn't really pick up the guitar again until my second divorce, when I was dealing with a lot of loss, and I wrote a song, and it actually got nominated for, I got nominated for songwriter in 2003 at the New Hampshire Country Music Association Awards.
Wow.
So I went to Manchester and played the song Scared to Death, and this is it. Shut this old house down, one last dance across the floor. Could there have been something more? Shut this old house down. When we were young, we hardly knew that our troubles were so few. Nights we shared the fire's glow. Was it all those years ago? Raised our kids and watched them grow through summer sun and winter snows. Tried to learn how to say no. Gave them wings and let them go. We all laughed and cried as one. Now it's time for moving on. Seasons change, the summer ends. Hope you'll always be my friends. Shut this old house down. One last dance across the floor. Glance into an empty room. Could there have been something more? Or is it nature's ebb and flow? Like winter's winds that cease to blow. We'll find another place to go. Shut this old house down. Shut this old house down. One last dance across the floor. Glance into an empty room. Could there have been something more? Or is it nature's ebb and flow? Like winter's winds that cease to blow. We'll find another place to go. Shut this old house down. We'll find another place to go. Shut this old house down. Thank you. So, shortly after that, I met Sally at Loon Mountain in New Hampshire, and life has changed after that, and I wrote this song for Sally.
You asked me to jump in
Okay.
because this was very special, because I made a 60th birthday party for Richard. And, okay, is that better?
Much better.
I made a 60th birthday party for Richard, and said he's going to bring his guitar because our friend Ed was going to bring his guitar and they were going to play together, and I thought that was really cool. And then all of a sudden he sat there with his guitar by himself and he sang this song, all but the last verse, which he surprised me with yet again at our wedding. So this is, I cannot hear this song enough.
The t-shirt said that life is good, and I don't think they're lying. But if that's what they're trying to sell, I sure as hell weren't buying. I walked the road less traveled on, with many gates and fences, and then I crossed the road you're on, and that has made the difference. Now life is good, so good. Life is good, so good. I think about the future as I gaze into your eyes. Don't have to get along with less, don't have to compromise. Who'd have thought we'd come so far from sorrow and from pain? You fill my day with sunshine and drive away the rain. The road to Lincoln winds its way from Concord in the south. Most every Friday finds us there, and that's the honest truth. I want to travel with you forever if we could. I'll love you till that very day, 'cause you make life so good. Now life is good, so good. Life is good around you, life is good. Life is good around you, life is good. I want to be around you, life is good. So I also wrote some occasion songs, such as for my kids' graduations. I'd write each one a song. And I wrote this one. I have two sons, Matt and Noah. Some of you know them. And Matt just showed up in town. I don't know if you all know that. He just sort of showed up for the arts festival and surprised me. So he was here last weekend. So I wrote this one for Noah's high school graduation. Dear son, fast enough to catch a moonbeam, tall enough to touch the stars, strong enough to travel upstream. Let 'em know just who you are, oh yeah. barely more than just a toddler, taught you how to ride a bike. Soon you traded up to four wheels, driving off into the night. Oh yeah. And you said I'm on my way, and you said I'm on my way, and you said I'm on my way. Yes, I am. Chasing any scrap of knowledge, learning how to write and think. Then we sent you off to college, made many visits to the bank. Oh yeah. Some will follow fame or fortune. Where you're going, none can say. Carry pieces of us with you, company along the way. Oh yeah. Hope you find the source of sunshine in places where I've never been. And when you need a space to unwind, let your heart come home again. Oh yeah. 'Cause now you're really on your way. How'd it happen? On your way. Happy for you. On your way. Yes, I am. Love, Dad. Thank you. So, then we moved, Sally and I and friends, into a mix of 90s and early 2000s country music. We went to see Alan Jackson in concert in Manchester, New Hampshire on April 24th, 2004. And Sally, you still, did she go up?
She went inside.
Could somebody get her, please? Thank you. Because she can tell this story best, I think. But for some reason, and I know we weren't, there were 10,000 people in the Manchester Auditorium, and I know we weren't the youngest or the oldest at that time. But for some reason, an usher brought us way, way down. I don't even think we had these seats. And gave us great seats. And he then asked us if we wanted to get Alan Jackson's autograph. And Sally was much better. I don't know if she's coming, but anyway, what happened?
Excuse me, am I supposed to be on?
Alan Jackson.
You're on.
Oh, Alan Jackson, yeah.
I got this
okay.
here too.
So, you got what?
This.
Oh my goodness, look at this. Okay, so Richard got me into country music. I had never even thought I would. My first one that I liked was Mama's in the Graveyard, Papa's in the Pen. That was Garth Brooks though. But then he surprised me again with tickets to Alan Jackson in New Hampshire, in Manchester, New Hampshire. And we must have been sitting, I think, what, in the 20th, 30th, 40th row, something like that. And all of a sudden, these two guys come up, And they said, you, come on, up to the stage. Right? Okay, so we went. And there we were with a group of other people up at the stage, and Alan Jackson was right there singing to us. And he gave us all autographs, so that's what this is. But it was really fascinating. He looks good up close, too, or at least he did back then.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
So I'm just going to play a medley. We love Johnny Cash, Garth Brooks, Keith Whitley, Reba McEntire, Jim Croce, Alison Krauss, among others. So I'd just like to play a few. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring, bound by wild desire. I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Thank you. Whenever I chance to meet some old friends on the street, they wonder, how does a man get to be this way? I've always got a smiling face, anytime and any place. And every time they ask me why, I just smile and say, you've got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. So kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. Now people may try to guess the secret of happiness, but some of them never learn. It's a simple thing. The secret I'm speaking of, there's a woman and a man in love, and the answer is in this song that I always sing. You got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. So kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. Kiss an angel good morning, let her know you think about her when you're gone. So kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. Those the tankers
We should applause.
going to the fire. Go! Get that fire. I know you loved him a long time ago. Even now in my arms, you still want him, I know. But darling, this time, let your memories die. When you hold me tonight, don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes, let it be me. Don't pretend it's him in some fantasy. Darling, just once, let yesterday go. You'll find more love than you've ever known. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight, and don't hold your eyes. Maybe I've been a fool, holding on all this time, lying here in your arms, knowing he's in your mind. But I keep hoping someday that you'll see the light. Let it be here tonight. Don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. Let it be me. Don't pretend it's him in some fantasy. Darling, just once, let yesterday go. You'll find more love than you've ever known. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight. Don't close your eyes. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight. And don't close your eyes. I've struggled with this one, but I'm gonna try it.
Do it.
For fans.
Operator, could you help me place this call? See the number on the matchbook is old and faded. She's living in LA with my best old ex-friend Ray. A guy she said she knew well and she sometimes hated. Isn't that the way they say it goes? But let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell him I'm fine, to show I've overcome the blow, learned to take it well. Only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real. But that's not the way it feels. Operator, could you help me place this call? 'Cause I can't read the number that you just gave me. There's something in my eyes, you know it happens every time. I think about the love that I thought would save me. Isn't that the way they say it goes? Let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell him I'm fine, to show I've overcome the blow. I've learned to take it well. I only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real. But that's not the way it feels. No, 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 no. That's not the way it feels. Operator, let's forget about this call. There's no one there I really wanted to talk to. Thank you for your time, 'cause you've been so much more than kind. You can keep the dime. Isn't that the way they say it goes? Let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell her I'm fine and to show I've overcome the blow, learn to take it well. Only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real. But that's not the way it feels. Thank you. Thank you. So I plan to play about 15 songs tonight. And 6 of them are covers, and 9 of them are songs that I wrote. And 2 of them I had some collaboration. So
3 of them.
3 of them?
Know me.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'll get to that. Yes, I had collaboration. Where did I? any rate, I told you, I think I lost one of my, anyway, maybe it's in here somewhere. So, I'm just gonna go with whatever. So, we came to Park City. And we came here in October of 2016. We came here to grow. And I think we have grown. I think we've both grown, Sally and I. And two things happened. I did get back into guitar, and I was fortunate enough to get a guitar teacher who's here tonight, Amanda Miller, my beautiful and talented guitar teacher. She, in case anyone doesn't know, she also teaches John Davis. And is that a HIPAA violation? Okay. So anyway, the original plan was to learn 20 songs and just play them for friends. But we've gone way beyond that. We're having a lot of fun. And we just have a lot of fun. So yeah, I've written some songs serious, some songs lighthearted. And since I've lost my notes, I'm just gonna play. I like to wear the t-shirts where my children went to college, away at distant places to immerse themselves in knowledge. I know it ain't the money, I consider it well spent, but it's something else it touches, and it's solid as cement. And they call me now and then, and we share a point of view. Feels good to know I sent them there to see the world anew. The shirts are old and frayed now as they slowly fall apart, but they stand for a connection that still warms my aging heart. Can't live without connection. No, 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 no. Can't live without connection. No, no, no. Where I grew up, a land bridge linked an island to the shore. The rising tide submerged the bridge until it was no more. But deep beneath the surface, it continued to exist, keeping the connection that continues to persist. Can't live without connection. No, 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 no. Can't live without connection. No, no, no. Can't live without connection. No, 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 no. Can't live without connection. No, no, no. Thank you. So, being a physician, what else do you think about writing about but your blood pressure medicine? So, you have a lot of medications to choose from. You know, chlordiazepam is not a good one. Not much rhymes with it. But as I'm getting older, seems the years are flying by, reaching for tomorrow, things I'd like to try. Ain't no friggin' doctor that's keeping me alive. Listen, April, I know you will keep helping me survive. Oh, help me, my lisinopril, to keep my BP down. Help me, my lisinopril, to keep my BP down. Help me, my lisinopril, you know I ain't no hero. Yeah, drive that diastolic down, just not down to zero. And they put that cuff on, and the pressure they're applying. Oh, say you will lisinopril, I know you're really trying. I've turned the page, feel my age, not ready yet for dying. That little pill lisinopril is what I keep my eye on. Lisinopril, you like pink pill, to know you is a pleasure. You keep my diastolic down, a number that I treasure. Past my prime, but doing fine, you're lowering my pressure. For goodness sake, please let me make next Saturday's Kesher. Oh, help me, my lisinopril, to keep my BP down. Help me, my lisinopril, to keep my BP down. Help me, my lisinopril, you know I ain't no hero. Yeah, drive that diastolic down, just not down to zero. So, as I said, being a doctor and with my medical interest intersecting with my obsession with the relentless passage of time, which is also an interest of mine. Some of you may have seen my series of Nevitzedek paintings, where the old and the new are juxtaposed, fighting each other for space. So, of course, how much does a single aspirin hold? Each tablet tells a story that continues to unfold. How much does a single aspirin hold? The aspirin in my bottle started out at 365, and when it reached the bottom, a year passed me by. I should but never think how much a single aspirin holds. Each tablet tells a story, just wanting to be told. A friend, a call, a meal, a deal, a hug, a kiss, a drink. Moments in the chain of life, each one a golden link. Minutes, hours, heartbeats pass like whispers in the hall, and New Year's Eve progresses to the dropping of the ball. Shadows cross the floorboards as the sun begins to dip. Fabric of the daily grind like pulls become a rip. An aspirin is to me a gambler's chips. The level in the bottle sinks slowly to the bottom. Each tablet like a grain of rice, just bigger than an atom. A symbol of the day that's done, a court that's out of session. Will I be here the day they're gone? Now that's an open question. How many aspirin left in the bottle that I hold? Each tablet is a gift of life that can't be bought or sold. Will my chips pile up or will I fold? How much does a single aspirin hold? So, when my interest in songwriting became a little more obvious, I got some great suggestions for songs that resonated with me. When my son Noah heard that I was interested in writing country music, he said he had a good title called Busy Doing Nothing. How are we doing on time?
We're doing fine. You just take your time, sweetie. Just take your time. You're doing great.
I'm a proud American. I hold fast to my individual liberties that everyone else has worked so hard to give me. Busy doing nothing in the middle of the day. Boss is trying to reach me to see if I'm okay. Says I'd better show up if I want to get my pay. But I'm too busy doing nothing in the middle of the day. Busy doing nothing, so I grab myself a brew. Making lots of friends here who are grabbing something too. We're busy doing nothing, but at least we're all together in heavy conversation about changes in the weather. I'd like to care about what they say and really give a damn, but busy doing nothing is really who I am. Hopped a 747 to drop me in New York. Still busy doing nothing except to pop a cork. I'm thinking Central Park just ain't the same as Texas, when a pair of nasty cowpokes kicked me in the solar plexus. Hitched a ride to Nashville and went on to San Antonio. Swear I heard my boss say when I spoke into the phone, we've got a new position with a hefty raise in pay, and it's busy doing nothing in the middle of the day. I'd like to care about what they say and really give a damn, but busy doing nothing is really who I am. Well, my wife gave me a list of stuff that needed to be done. I looked it over twice and it didn't look like fun. None of your lip or acting flip, she said with vitriol. No busy doing nothing or I'm gonna bust your chops. So I'm busy doing nothing just like I've done before. My mama taught me different, but I'm trending more like Paul. I'm way beyond the point of trying to save face. So I guess my wife and boss are gonna have to be replaced. I'd like to care about what they say and really give a damn, but busy doing nothing is really who I am. And busy doing nothing is what got me in this jam. So, our dear friend Tony Footer gave me this title to work with, and I took it. Oh, the second thing I didn't say, besides meeting Amanda in Park City, is that my kids gave me a Father's Day gift of 2 hours with a singer-songwriter in Nashville. So that 2 hours ended up to be about 10 hours. And she really, she has a great gig. The gig is that you come to her with an idea, and you talk about the idea, and 2 hours later you walk away with a recorded song. And you can come with a lot of ideas or a little idea or some lyrics or whatever. And so this is this is Tony's creation. Never gave it too much thought, but living now through what we've got. And thanks to God, I've never caught life's better above ground. Went riding on the subway train, 'cause it's a place that never rains. Unless my head has dirt for brains, life's better above ground. Looking down beats looking up, not pushing up them buttercups. I'll take my coffee standing up, life's better above ground. Let me give it to you straight, it's good for you and for your mate. Ain't even open for debate, life's better above ground. It's warmer, drier, brighter there, clearly better for your hair. And maggots are extremely rare, life's better above ground. Life is what you make of it, the world may beat you down a bit. You'll fall sometimes, you'll take some hits, but stay above ground. When you're really feeling down, call a loser or a clown. Believe you'll turn it all around, life's better above ground. Looking down beats looking up, not pushing up them buttercups. I'll take my coffee, standing up, life's better above ground. Let me give it to you straight, what's good for you, for your mate, ain't even open for debate, life's better above ground. In all these days through which I pass, I plan to stay above the grass. Come push to shove, I bet my ass, life's better above ground. Thank you. So, the first session I had with Caitlin helped me get more in touch. It was earlier in the pandemic, but it helped me get in touch with some of my own feelings. So this was the result of our first session, and what I think, to me, is really important. Oh, and we were introduced to the Sundance festival, the Sundance series at the Bluebird Cafe series at Sundance by Kirk and Jody about 5 years ago, 4 years ago when we first came here, and we've gone every year since. So we've really enjoyed those, and we've really enjoyed your friendship. Every summer at Sundance, for those in the know, the Bluebird Cafe puts on a show, a magical scene on a magical night. We've all come together, if only tonight. Common ground, can't we find it right here? We can all stand together through battles and tears. We can move beyond our limits, bring connection to the edge, and not have to wait till we're standing on the ledge. Have we forgotten the need to stand tall, to join with our neighbors once and for all? If not in our lifetime, then for children to come, we need common ground and together beat the drum. Are we starting to get it? Common ground, can't we find it right here? We can all stand together through battles and tears. We can move beyond our limits, bring connection to the edge, and not have to wait till we're standing on the ledge. Ooh. We'll need more than hope. If someone's in trouble, let's throw them a rope. I've gotta have your back, you've gotta have mine, to bind up our wounds, and that's gonna take time. Are we starting to get it? Common ground, can't we find it right here? We can all stand together through battles and tears. We can move beyond our limits, bring connection to the edge, and not have to wait till we're standing on the ledge, and not have to wait till we're standing on the ledge. So let's sing together. This old, I think you'll recognize. It's been keeping me company. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. All my memories gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes, country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. I hear her voice in the morning hour, she calls me, radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road I get the feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, come on. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads, take me home, country roads, take me home, country roads. Thank you. So, thank you all for coming again. So, I was supposed to do this before the last song, but before this feast that Sally and y'all have brought, I'd like to, thank Sally for preparing this meal and this concert. I get some of the credit, but Sally does all the work. And we actually really do share this wonderful life that we have. You want to hear any more?
Yeah.
Okay. So, my 9-year-old granddaughter and I, we wrote this song together. It took about 10 minutes. They were here for a visit. And their parents left them with us for a while, so we really had a great time. And the day before they left, my granddaughter and I got up for breakfast and we wrote this song together. The kids are coming for a week, their folks are off to Denver. We'll have them in our special club, and they are chartered members. Grandma made the beds for them with just the whitest linens. Now the best will do, there aren't any fillings. Grandma is a badass, there ain't no one who's like her. If you can find something she can't do, I'll give you $40. We went to Blood's Lake on a hike with dust and dirt and granite. Then we came home and Grandma made best pasta on the planet. We need to have excitement, so a bike ride is a must. Grandma hit the rail trail and left Grandpa in the dust. And then alas, the week was done, returning to Puerto Rico. We had all a lot of fun, now it's time to resto. Grandma is a badass, there ain't no one who's like her. If you find something she can do, I'll give you $40. If you find something she can do, I'll give you $40.
Full disclosure, Naomi put her hand out and said, Grandpa, she can't do 100 push-ups in a row.
So, it's been a busy week. Last weekend was the Kimball Arts Festival, and we put up the tent and got the grids and took the paintings down and sat there for 3 days. Took them down, brought the grids back, so on. Went to work Monday. Tuesday morning I said, you know, I remember this Garth Brooks song. And I pulled it out and I want to play it. This old highway's getting longer. Seems there ain't no end in sight. To sleep would be best, but I just can't afford the rest. I got a ride to Salt Lake tomorrow night. I called the house, but no one answered. For the last 2 weeks, no one's been at home. I guess she's through with me. To tell the truth, I just can't see what's kept a woman holding on this long. And the white line's getting longer, and the saddle's getting cold. Now I'm much too young to feel this damn old. All my cards are on the table, with no ace left in the hole. But I'm much too young to feel this damn old. Competition's getting younger, tougher broncs, you know I can't recall. A worn out tape of Chris Ledoux, lonely woman and bad booze seem to be the only friends I've left at all. And the white line's getting longer, and the saddle's getting cold. Now I'm much too young to feel this damn old. All my cards are on the table, with no ace left in the hole. I'm much too young to feel this damn old. Lord, I'm much too young to feel this damn old. Thank you. Let's eat. Thank you all for coming.
One more.
Let's eat. Thank you.
second.